What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and we've got another hilarious woke cartoon that is full of all of the cringe-inducing moments you could have possibly hoped for. Now, look, I understand, and look, over the years, I have softened my position a little bit on these kind of cringe uh, cartoons or television shows. I mean, look, even near the end there, yeah, I feel like I was giving Supergirl a lot more credit than I would have originally. Batwoman was awful, but mostly because the writing was awful, and they thought the fact that they had some representation in it, that was going to be all they needed for people to tune in en masse. And turns out they lost nearly 70% of their viewers in just one season. So it's not enough. Now there are shows like She-Ra that are just cringe and bad, and I think a disgrace to the memory of She-Ra. But ultimately, you just don't have to watch them, and life goes on. We can make fun of them a little bit. We can poke fun, have fun at their expense. But look, who's going to watch all of this anyway? Apparently, there is a show on Syfy which premiered back in September called Magical Girl Friendship Squad Origins, apparently. It sounds like a show that was made just for me. A show that is targeted, probably has excellent animation and deep storyline and character development. Let's actually take a look at the show's origins. It is a cartoon for adults, a comedy series on Sci-Fi's late night block, Teasy Jeezy, created by Kelsey Stephanides, and starring Anna Akana, Brianna Baker, and a bunch of people. It follows two directionless women who must figure out how to save the universe. It is the pilot series of the Magical Girl Friendship Squad, which began airing on Sci-Fi's late night programming block on September 26th, 2020, with 6 15-minute episodes. It's like a cringe Rick and Morty, from what I can see. It's fine. You can see a red magical panda approaches Daisy and Alex, asking their help to save the universe. Alex and Daisy begin to use their powers to benefit themselves, but later they get very drunk with these powers, leading to unforeseen consequences. You can see Haley Cantor right here, who is a writer, saying, giving me a nice synopsis here. Hi, all 6 episodes of Magical Girl Friendship Squad are hitting Sci-Fi tomorrow night. You will see crabby mushrooms, dangerously horny teens, snake demon ex-girlfriends, rivers of period blood, and Robert De Niro's retainer. Exactly who is this for? To which was retweeted by Patty. This is so much fun to work on. Please do not pleasure yourself to this show when it premieres tomorrow. It's a cartoon. I know you're going to want to, but it's a cartoon. Okay, then. I can see we're going down the same kind of grimy humor for adults. Like, that's okay. A good fart is always funny to me. But interestingly, yesterday, I saw Aiden Paladin retweet something saying, Frog Trump is the best thing here. He at least sounds like he's kind of trying. What's abysmal is the animation. 2-frame walking, reused OK sign, which looks like an unfinished storyboard, and the main character's voice actors who sound bored and annoyed to be doing this. This is some of the worst animation I've seen. Everything is reused, utilized as few frames as possible. One of the whole points of Cal art style is less detailed characters are easy to give very fluid motion. What are you doing? How do you screw up this bad? I mean, okay.
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
First, this is clearly supposed to be Jabba the Trump, especially with the sidekick next to him. Second, this is lazy animation, either denotes a nature or was done to save time and money because this wasn't their real job. And we see like Frog Trump here with the OK hand symbol, apparently. Here's the clip. And, it's interesting to me because, look, fine. You want to have Trump as a villain? You better do it right. You better do it justice. It's got to be funny. It's got to be wacky. If you there's a comment down here that I really want to highlight because I thought it was really well put. Busyness B writes, when people say they don't want politics in their media, they don't mean stories with governments or references to other things or allegories to major current events in history. This is what they mean. Ham-fisted political messages with a half-cocked story paint job. I mean, it's true. I can't fit everything wrong with this clip alone into one tweet. This looks like hot garbage, and I want that 1 minute and 17 seconds of my life. The walking in animation is just their chest being mirrored every other frame. I'm wheezing. It's like a flip book done by a child. Local man cannot can. I mean, it's just awful. And Syfy, gosh, remember when Syfy used to have like these low budget monster films that you would just throw on, and they were cringe, of course, but if you had a couple of cocktails or something and you just threw them on, they were funny enough. You know, this is a chance, you know, that was all right. But now they've definitely doubled down on kind of this woke programming. It started when they had that other show that got canceled. I can't think of it, but so let me just take a brief clip here. A brief clip.
Glad you can make it. Come on over here.
Yeah, the walk is just mirror left, right.
Girls, I gotta tell you, you did a great job. Couldn't be more impressed with these.
So you get the OK hand symbol. Now, that is something that Trump does do. So it's not like they're I mean, maybe. That is something that he does.
Girls, honestly, I told my assistant Virus, I said, Virus, these girls, we gotta get these girls in here.
You're an assistant? Ouch.
I was...
I mean, it's so bad. It's so bad.
So impressed, in fact, that I want to offer you both internships in my company, Gelatico. Boom. They're unpaid, but I gotta tell you, and this is the truth, we provide learning opportunities.
It's not that bad. It's really not. It's not that bad of a Trump impression.
And hands-on experience you just can't get anywhere else.
Where's Nut?
Oh, Nut's dead. I didn't tell you that? Yeah, she's right over there, dead. So it looks like you two don't have a universe to go back to, and for that I apologize.
Why did you do this?
I'm glad you asked me that. You know, a lot of people ask me that, and I tell them this: we want to live in a good place,
I mean, it's all right, you know.
safe place, right? These creators, though, they don't know what they're doing. They make these universes, and they're stupid. They're bad. So we kill them. We kill the universes. We go back to the way things were, and boom, everybody's happy. Everybody calls me up, and everybody says, hey, Emptier, we love what you're doing. And I say...
So, it's not the worst, but they like triple, quadruple down on the OK hand symbol, and then it goes, of course, to this.
Say, you know what, I love you back.
What the f are you talking about? Who is this guy?
They're just so... I mean, I think he also talks about some sort of cleansing or something like that at some point. I don't know. It's just cringe. If we look at the replies, or we see the ratings, this is natural. This came out July 20th, so this is before anybody really knew about the show. Nobody cares about the show. Can't wait for them to try and shift the blame when this crashes and burns and forgotten quickly. Hey Siri, what is subtlety? Anyone else miss Syfy? Remember when Syfy only made good shows like Face Off and pretty much made their money with low-budget monster movies? I just said that. Yeah, exactly. Pretty bold, leaving the comments and ratings up. Syfy still sounds terrible. This is so dated, corny, low-hanging SNL skit level, garbage, rent-free. This is why animation is still regarded as for kids. It's because all the adult animation is garbage. Animation looks awful. Most people are roasting just how bad it looks. How did this trash get greenlit? I mean, it is so subtle, and this will tank. This is painfully bad. I can't believe how bad this looks. These are all, and this is from 2 months ago. Nobody likes this show. I mean, I think that people who have like TDS, I looked up the creator on Twitter, and to be fair, Patty Harrison does not. I'm sorry, not Patty Harrison. Whoever it was, I looked up the creator on Twitter. I forget her name. She did not appear to have any weirdness on her Twitter timeline except promoting her own show, Kelsey. Yeah, so I mean, like, it's bad, it's cringe, it appeals to females with TDS, which is an extraordinarily small group of people. But yeah, this show has zero chance and is cringe and bad. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.